New intro. Slightly modified intro. A little bit.
Welcome back to your regular schedule with every Tuesday.
Welcome back to the Unfiltered podcast.
Unfiltered.
We're getting some things rolling. We're getting things going. You're going to start noticing things being a little different episode per episode. And it's just going to get better from there. So definitely stay tuned for that. We've been working really hard on kind of upgrading how this sounds, how it looks, how the production goes, the editing, slowly but surely putting things together. I'm super excited to have the social media up and running. I know we've said that we've been working on that, and we're going to actually work on that now.
Well, it's been getting worked on. It's just like the whole actual...
Yeah, I don't think we haven't been doing it.
It's just like the making the videos and all that. Like, we haven't had all the time in the world to do that part. But the socials are actually, like, up now. All we got to do is just make the clips and post them. So we're really excited for that. It's definitely going to draw a lot more attention to the channel, to the culture, to us. And, yeah, 100%. Honestly, we're just doing all of this for all of you. So
100%.
As we always say, thank you so much.
Thank everyone for watching. Again, it's been crazy this last month and some.
It's already July.
Just seeing where this is going, like, I'm super excited for it to be like a big thing, you know, eventually later down the road. And this is just the beginning. Quick opportunity to take that and say, link in the bio. Go follow all of the socials there, whether it be Ethan and I's personal accounts, the main account, Instagram, Spotify, Twitter, Facebook, whatever is down there, whatever I'm going to put down there eventually. Follow that right now to stay updated with the podcast, because we're going to have a lot of things going on the actual social media accounts now. We're going to start kind of veering away from putting stuff on our personal stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
And then
a little bit here and there, but mostly on the actual.
Have it moving from there. This episode is coming out this Tuesday, so we're going to be in Vancouver.
Yeah, we're going to be in Vancouver when it
Definitely expect some cool stuff to kind of happen with that for sure.
A nice Vancouver video, I'm thinking.
Absolutely.
That'd be awesome.
Take advantage of that.
So, how you been?
Tired. Been working. Yeah. How about you?
Yeah, I've been good, bro.
That's
just same thing.
That's the update. It really is. Just
got back from our weekly long run with Dan, and we went for 20K or 21. Yeah. And then went and visited my mom, and now we're just doing this, and then got some more work to do after with Matthias. But I mean, it's just another day.
Staying on that grind.
Another dollar, bro. Just gotta keep moving. And yeah, Vancouver tomorrow. So yeah, it came up really quick, but we're on the come up now. So
yeah, for sure. We're making mobile moves now. That's what's up.
Yeah, that's kind of sick. So like today we're gonna dive into what would life look like if you just led just a normal life?
Honestly, I want to say, if you're not there yet, you watching this video, your life is boring. And we're going to go into why. Straight up. Me personally, like, I've been thinking about this, and this is why I just was like, let's talk about this today.
No, it's a great topic. I love it.
Is that people's lives are largely unentertaining.
Well, most of people's lives are work, sleep, eat, party. And it's just a repetitive cycle. And I know there's not one, well, maybe a couple people, but for the vast majority of people, that's a very depressing, lonely, upsetting, dead-end, deep hole lifestyle to leave.
There's so many things that go into having such a mundane life. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, just like the same stuff every single day. Like, just the boringness of it all. Like, right? Like, hours on your phone and just like scrolling through TikTok for hours.
I know a lot of people who
you're literally just waiting to die.
Straight up. I know a lot of people who just even sit at home while they're off work and they're just on their phones. That's all they do. And then they wait for it to be the next day and to go to work again and
it's
again.
Nuts, dude. Like,
what are you waiting for? What are you living for?
Imagine waking up at like, I don't know, 9, 10. And then scrolling through TikTok until 3:30, getting ready to go to work for 4, going to work till 10, going home, eating, sleeping, doing the same thing. Like you're not actually like accomplishing anything outside of work. Like, you are just wasting such valuable time. And not everyone is meant to be a creator. Not everyone is meant to be a leader. Not everyone's meant to be a boss. Not everyone is meant to be someone that builds. But at the same time, you know, hobbies, right? Finding something that makes you happy, that gives you a sense of purpose. Because at the end of the day, just scrolling through all that social media for hours, you're not finding a purpose. If anything, you're actually deceiving yourself away from your purpose because you're busy comparing yourself to others.
To comparing, yes.
You're straying away from reality, from your reality, and you're creating a false sense.
We've been hearing so much of that since we were kids too. Like,
yeah, it's a dangerous, it's a dangerous, you know, like loop to fall into.
Oh my God, people sit there on their phones staring at the lives of others, and they go, "I wish I had that life."
But like, this is the craziest part.
No. Listen to that.
All of that shit that you see on there, and whenever I look at people's profiles, I always think, this is 1%. They're not showing us the bad days, the hard days, the shit days. And there's
it's always the best days, the ideal day.
And they post that 1%, and that is the face of who they are. But in reality, I think social media should be a place to post about your shitty days. It should be a place to post about real shit, real events, right? Not just the 1%, the 99, the 100% of your life. You should share it all.
We're definitely going to do an episode that is straight social media. I think I have a really good person for that. But like I was saying, listen to this. People sit on their phones staring at other people, and they go, "I wish I had that life." Just think about that for a second. Take that in.
Well, the worst part about that is that it doesn't even make sense because they're not doing anything to have that life.
Go get your ideal life.
Go get that life.
What are you waiting for?
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying so many people's lives just boil down to being boring because they're not doing anything.
That first step.
It's literally that momentum. Once you know what you want, once you have it in your mind that this is what I want and I will stop at nothing to get it, you're gonna go get it.
Well, the issue is that it comes down to how bad you want it, because there's people that want it, and then there's people that kind of want it.
How badly do you want it? 100%.
Well, like I just said, there's two different people. People that kind of want it and the people that want it. And there's people that will say that they want it, and then they'll take days off. The people that want it don't stop at anything. They don't care how they feel. They don't care how their body feels. They don't care about anything because that goal, everything is above that. Because that goal is so glorified in their mind and in their head and in their soul that they will stop at nothing. And then the people that kind of want it will take days off, will allow slippage, aren't as strict with themselves.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. The people who want to go get it are going to go get it, right? If you work harder than me 100% of the time and I only work as hard as I want to, like maybe even let's 90%. Let's say you're at 100, I'm at 90. You're always going to be further than me.
That's a huge gap.
No matter where we are, no matter where we go, no matter what we're doing, just because you're putting in that much more effort.
This is like a huge thing is lots of people say if you do something twice a day, it's not that big of a deal. But if I do something twice a day and you do something, or a counterpart does something once a day, in a year, I have already done 2 years of work to your 1 year. Right?
There you go.
Which is huge. And it's the little
phenomenal difference.
Little things. If you switch that to 3 times a day to that person's 1, you are 3 years to their 1 year.
This is something people do not think about.
Because it's a day to day. It's like, oh, it's not a big deal. It's just
no, it is a big deal.
It is a big deal.
Because it adds up. You do the math in your head, like you just said out loud. It adds up no matter what you do.
I have a coin jar. And in the moment, 25 cents, $1, $3, it's just like, whatever. Like, that's nothing. Throw it in the jar.
Yeah.
But months down the road, that's added up to hundreds of dollars.
Yes.
And now I look back, and that is a direct example of habits and life and how quickly it can add up if you are consistent and if you take the time. But the people that lead the boring lives, the I don't care lives, the waiting for the clock, the time to run out, waiting for the sand to hit the bottom, hit that last grain of sand, right?
Mm-hmm.
Those people are unmotivated, unimaginative. They have allowed the world to take the best of them, to remove all creativity, to dry them out, to remove all ink. And those people, I feel bad for. Most of the time, it is not their faults because they were brought up in a society, in a place that raised them to be people that are not going to live a life that they want to. They fear being judged. And the fear of failure is not as bad as the fear of being judged. The fear of being judged puts you in a different place. It makes you feel uncomfortable. It makes you feel like, what are they going to think?
That is such a good point.
Parents, friends, bosses, associates. If they've told you personally they don't want you doing something, or they think it's weird that someone else is doing something, you're not going to want to do that.
The fear of being judged, man. Like we were telling this to one of our friends in the car just the other day, right?
We were, yeah.
If you are scared of everything you do, and we referenced this back in episode 2, and that's what we were saying, right? That we talked about it during episode 2, being cocky, overconfidence, the difference between the two. You want to be overconfident. You want to be cocky. Obviously not to a degree where
you
it makes you a
dick.
dick.
You don't want to be a dickhead. Like,
exactly.
You don't want to... Like, there's the people that shove it in your face. Like, I'm better than you.
Hold on. You don't want to be that person. You know, that guy who's like, I'm better than you. I'm the best. I do this way better than you ever will. But you want to have that certain amount of confidence that grounds you, that never makes you stray from your path, never makes you stray from what you want to do. Because if you're always getting fear, if you're always getting that fear of being judged by other people, for example, one of the most common examples is vlogging. Deadass. You go out in the public, you have a camera in your face, people are going to look at you. People are going to look at you.
Dude,
you have a camera.
In my opinion, influencers,
don't be scared, though.
Influencers are the most confident people because they don't give a flying fuck.
No,
they don't
literally,
care.
I was the perfect thing that I had for this the other day is just be everyone else is an NPC.
Dude, everyone is an NPC.
Everyone else is an NPC but you.
There's no way there's this many cars in the world.
I know, but everyone is an NPC. You pull out your camera, you're an influencer, you're going, oh, I'm filming. Everybody around you is going to be like, oh, same reaction.
It comes back to the old saying, bro. Picture everyone with their clothes off.
Like, what are you scared of?
The best part about doing that in public, and especially in a city that you're not from, you are never going to see those people again.
Literally.
And if anything, you're going to inspire those people.
Grind yourself into that mindset because
you're going to inspire those people. Because if you, someone that is outside of the lines, drawing outside of the box, go around people that are stuck up inside the box,
right,
don't want to spark,
right,
like you are. If anything, worst or best case scenario, you're going to inspire them. Worst case scenario, they're going to carry on with their day.
Yeah.
They're going to say, what the fuck's that guy doing? But who the fuck cares? Who the fuck cares? You're going to go on with your day. You got your job done. You did what you needed to do. You went and filmed, right? You went and did what you wanted to do to make you happy. Who the fuck cares what the person on the street thinks?
No one else is going to look at you the way you look at yourself. You know what I'm saying?
It's very true.
You sit down and you see yourself a certain way, and then that's who you are.
Don't waste your time explaining who you are to people. Because that is the stupidest thing. Just like the other day in the car, she said, or whoever we were with said, I thought this of you. And I said, that's not true. And even if you still continue to believe that, I wouldn't care. Because
literally
I know who I am. I know what I've done.
Literally.
And rumors, all that stuff that goes around, whatever people think of you. If you don't know me, if you're not like you and I tight, I could give a shit.
Care less
what you think of me.
It's always going to be the individual versus the world. And like I said, treat everybody as an NPC. Obviously, take that how you will. Obviously, I don't mean run out in the streets and play it like it's GTA. I just mean sit down, be confident in who you are enough to do the things that you want to do without having that fear of people judging you. Because you don't need that fear. That's holding you back. The thing I said as well is being insecure is the number one source of that fear. right? If you're
because
insecure, you're not confident in what you're doing.
Yes,
right?
Exactly.
Then you don't even trust yourself. If you don't trust yourself to do the things that you want to do, you're just going to keep living that boring life.
That's exactly it.
You're never going to move forward.
If you don't have faith in yourself, if you don't believe in yourself, because at the end of the day, that's all that matters, is if you believe in yourself, because you are the one that's in charge of your actions. So if you yourself don't believe in what you're doing, it's an instant failure.
That's what I'm saying.
Instantly. Like without even starting, without even
literally
putting the pencil to the paper.
Textbook quote, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Yeah, word for word.
Literally facts.
I mean,
how are you going to know you're going to succeed in something if you don't even try?
How are you going to hit a bucket if you don't throw the ball out?
That's what I'm saying.
Like, I have a higher chance of scoring a basketball blindfolded from the other side, shooting it backwards, than you do watching me.
Literally perfect analogy, bar for bar.
Yeah.
That is.
And even if everyone, and everyone's going to look at me and say there's no way, but I have more of a chance than you do telling me
that
there's no way.
Exactly.
Like, I have more chances than anyone else that is frowning on me because I'm actually doing it.
That's exactly it. I am so adamant about this topic, man, because it's like so many people sit down and tell us, I know we've said this before, that we have these experiences with people who are like, oh, the podcast is not going to flop. Oh, the things that you want to do are never going to happen. Why would you even try? Our chances of that happening
10 times, 100 times higher than theirs.
When we put our minds to something, you and I, like this podcast right now, you people watching right now, you and I have almost 100% success rate because we're doing it.
And we're consistent.
We're doing it.
And like, this is not to say that we're better than people.
No,
right?
Absolutely
This is
not.
to say that we are doing it.
That's what I don't want this episode to come off as cocky, because I already know hundreds of people are going to, why'd you call our lives boring? Why'd you this and that? That's not what this is about. That's not what this is about.
This is about inspiring and maybe sparking something. If you have an idea, if you've wanted to do something, go out and do it. Because the time, the world, everyone, nothing's waiting on you.
Time goes like this. Like the hourglass
so fast, dude.
Keeps going. It never stops.
Yeah.
It doesn't wait for you. The only thing holding you back is yourself.
Your
point in case.
But like, lots of people will go to blame, right? They'll say, no, it's my parents. They told me that I won't be able to do that. No, it's my friends. They told me I won't be able to do that. No, it's this and this and that and this. No, it's not that. It is you, because you chose to believe what they told you.
Yes, you are hiding behind that wall that was built for you, man. Yeah. Get over that wall. Climb that mountain.
Take the bricks apart. Walk through the fucking hole. And do what you want to fucking do.
Take the bricks and make it into an empire. Build it into a castle.
Exactly. They gave you the bricks. Now do what you want with them.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. You build yourself up to be where you want to be. Now more on why some people's lives may be boring. What are they doing? Let's kind of break down not the average person's day, but like kind of that my life is so boring. I wish it was something else. I wish I was this. I wish it was that.
I've talked to a lot of people that say that. And my first thing is, you aren't doing anything with your life. You don't have hobbies. You don't have anything that you love.
Not working towards anything.
Not working towards anything but for someone else. Right? And the worst thing that you can do is work for someone else for the rest of your life. And I'm not frowning upon people that do, because it's essential to keep the world rolling.
On it, exactly.
But if you enjoy working that kind of job, I salute you, and I'm happy for you.
Perfect. Honestly, that's amazing. We're not hating on those people.
No,
not at all, man. If that's your life, if that's the life you've decided that you want to live, more power to you.
Yes.
And the world needs people like that to run.
All I am trying to say is, if there's something that you want to do, and you've been frowned upon, or you yourself haven't taken the first step, the action to do it, and you're holding yourself back, and you're still complaining about an uneventful life, a boring life, a dead-end life, that's on you, because you have the pieces set forth.
Absolutely.
You just need to start connecting them.
You need to spread your wings and start flying, man, because you sit down and you're on your phone.
You need to jump a couple times and hurt yourself.
That's what I'm saying.
Take those falls.
Fall to get back up.
Yes, you need to take the L's. Don't be scared. Like fear of failure is such an underrated, like, 3 words.
What is that a callback to episode 3?
Yes.
4?
Yes.
Because fear of failure. Fear of success.
Because through fear of failure, you need to fail to succeed. Like, you're not going to succeed first try. That's not going to happen.
Don't let your fear of failure become the fear of success.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Exactly.
Go watch that episode if you haven't already.
Episode 3. It'll be in the
3 or 4. I don't remember. One of those. Because honestly, you limit you limit yourself the way you want to, right? You set your own boundaries. You set your own limits. You decide what is and what isn't. A lot of people make the mistake that they think society sets the norm.
Well,
you set the norm.
My favorite thing to do is pretend life's a video game. Because you can do whatever you want in video games. You can do whatever you want in life.
Literally, obviously, don't
don't
play like it's a GTA.
Within reason.
Within reason.
You can do anything you want outside of societal norms.
You are the one who sets the norms.
If you are stuck,
if you're stuck thinking that Johnny and Ashley is gonna look at me an X way, you're doing it wrong. Like Drake said, doing it wrong, bro.
Controller in hand.
Literally,
all you gotta do is
yourself.
Press X.
Literally, people spend so much time just wasting away, not doing anything, on their phones, watching TikTok videos, scrolling through Instagram. I don't want to get repetitive, but that's all they do. And they say, this is the life that I want. Then why are you not going out to get it? It's so simple. That initial step is all you need to keep going forward. Okay? You're going to get setbacks. You're going to fail. People are going to look at you certain ways, but at the end of the day, that was the past.
I think, like, to the people that want more, step 1, know what you want to make your life
have those
more
dreams,
eventful.
Have those ambitions.
Yeah, like, don't stray away from the thoughts that come to your mind. Write them down, remember them, know them, accept them, and then begin to build on them. Because that is what makes you, right? Then you're not just another number. You're not just another person. You don't want to be just a statistic. You know what I'm saying? You want to be that guy, that girl, that person that did this and that, right? Like, all those people that are out in the community doing help for the community or building companies or working for said companies. All those people are doing things that they have set their minds to and have decided that that's what they want to do. And that is, like, number 1.
Absolutely.
Because if you can set your mind to doing something and actually, like, strictly do it, like, set your alarm for 10 or set a bedtime for 11, go to bed at 11, set a wake up time for 7, wake up at 7, then you already have the strength and power in hand to do anything in the world. If you can do that, you can do anything. Because you already have that strictness with yourself. You've already created that those boundaries, right? You've told yourself this is what's happening, and that's what happened. So if you can do that with something as basic as sleep, as eating, as cleaning, you can do that with companies. You can do that with anything.
This is literally how to break that cycle of the boring life. We say this all the time. Break the cycle. Be more confident. Do the things you want to do. Because your life is only one.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that.
Yeah, you don't get more than one life like in a video game. That's the only difference.
That's the only difference between real life and a video game. That is so facts. That is so facts. Because you don't get a redo.
Yeah.
You literally don't get a redo. So being afraid is so dumb, man.
Hasta la vista.
That's it.
What does that mean?
Watch Terminator, bro.
Hasta la vista, motherfucker.
Do we end it there?
I think so.
I think there's not much more to say.
No, I want this one to be short and sweet.
Short and sweet. That's it.
Thank you, everybody.
There you go.
Remember, we're not frowning upon the people that enjoy their lives. Because if you're happy with what you're doing, keep on doing. But if you have sparks that are sparking, ignite them. Let the fire
burn, bro. Let it go.
Let it go. And don't allow anybody to tell you that you can't do something. You're ruining this. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't do something that you want to do. Because you can. And you will achieve it with time, persistence, And if you ever need support, reach out to any of us, because either of us, because we will literally fucking flood you with support.
Dude,
we'll help you.
100%. I like episode 1 or 2 had people reaching out to me like, wow, man, this is making me want to do things. Keep that up.
Yeah, literally.
Do those things. We want to see you at the top with us.
Yeah,
because we're all gonna be there.
And to everyone that watches this, like we've had consistent watchers. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, man.
Like, share, subscribe, share.
Share twice. Share 3 times.
Please, please, and thank you.
Please.
Really appreciate it.
No, like, just get that out there, man. Share it to your little brother, your little sister, your older brother, your older sister, your family, your friends.
This is for everyone. This is building
100%.
This is building a new wave.
Establishing that connection, establishing that unfiltered lifestyle, right? Because if you filter yourself, if you stay within that box, that's it.
Gotta break that shit.
Break that shit.
All right. One time. Thank you.
We outta here. We outta here. We outie. We out.